Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm the Castle Girl. Today, I'm at Dumbarton Castle. Dumbarton Castle sits between two peaks on a volcanic plug created 334 million years ago. It rises up at the Clyde Basin where the River Leven meets the River Clyde. Known as Dunbarton, the fort of the Britons, between the 5th and the 9th century, archaeological evidence finds that the rock has been a strategic site of defence since the Iron Age. According to St Patrick, this natural fortress was created by throwing a rock at 3 pagan witches. The wizard Merlin is legend to also have stayed here, and in the Middle Ages the castle was known as Castrum or Turry, the Rock of the Clyde, or by the Celts as Alcluth. For around 500 years, Dumbarton Rock was the capital of the Kingdom of Strathclyde. In 1870, the Norse king Olaf the White of Dublin surrounded the rock fortress being used by the settlers and took back prisoners to Ireland to sell as slaves. After the Battle of Carham in 1018, the rock became Scottish territory again and was an important outpost in Scotland's fight with Norway for control of the Atlantic coastlines. Alexander II built the first castle around 1220 as a stronghold against the Norse, as the border of Norway then lay only 10 miles south of the Clyde. In 1263, the Battle of Largs ended Norway's then threat, and the problems thereafter were with the English. In 1305, Sir John Monteith, Edward I, then keeper of the castle, captured William Wallace and held him in the tower, now known as the Wallace Tower, before shipping him to London, where he was sentenced to death and dismembered. In 1333, after the Battle of Halidon Hill, the castle served as a shelter to the young King David II and his wife Joan, before being taken to France for safety. He was only 8 and she was 11. Mary Queen of Scots, as a child, used the castle and was sent here by her mother, Mary of Guise, and sheltered here for several months before being taken to France in 1548 for her safety. Throughout the castle's history and various eras of restoration and renovations, it had many governors and keepers dating back to the 13th century. The structures we see today are from the 18th century and were built as state-of-the-art artillery defences. Today there are no traces left of the Dark Ages fortress and a little left of the medieval castle, except for the portcullis arch and the foundations of the Wallace Tower. The guardhouse from the 16th century is still visible and has a chiselled face which is apparently that of John de Monteith, who betrayed William Wallace.